This episode of the Rogue Deck Builder is brought to you by CoolStuffInc.com, the #1 source for games and gaming accessories, and by GatheringMagic.com, the #1 source for Magic the Gathering news and articles. Hi there, this is Kevin with GatheringMagic.com and Roguedeckbuilder.com here with match number 1 with the, what are we going to call this? We're going to call this Volatile Reckoning. How about that? That's a great name for it. We've got the Gift of Immortality with the High Priest of Penance. There's no way I'm going to mulligan this hand. No way, no how. If we can get that online, I will laugh. So let's see what I'm going up against. Hopefully it's not like a first turn Thoughtseize, because I really want to see this combo play out. And High Priest of Penance is a bit vulnerable to all the non-damage creature removal that is out there right now, which is probably 75% of it. I haven't seen red deck wins in quite a while. I've seen a lot of big Boros, which a lot of them don't even run any removal. They just run Boros Charms. They just try to kind of go over the top. Well, some of them do use Magma Jets and Lightning Strikes. Hey, look at that. It is going to be a red-based deck, so High Priest of Penance should be really good. So I'm going to start off with a Temple of Silence. And we want lands, so I'm going to scry everything to the bottom except for lands. Actually, against his deck, this is actually a good card, so I'm not going to scry that away. So hopefully this is Big Boros, because I do like my hand against Big Boros. I mean, this is an Ash Zealot is really good. It's going to get in there for 2 damage. I'm going to have to shock myself. But if he has a chain for the rocks, he is going to be able to chain this. But if not, this is a great card. It will absorb damage and kill his Ash Zealot. And then the next turn, unless I want to put a Gift of the Immortality on it, depends what he does here. And I'm going to call it good, because against these Devotion decks, you really have to just take away their Devotion, and the deck is pretty solid. Like, you have great chances versus them. I'm thinking a Reckoner is going to come out here. A Burning Tree Emissary into a Hammer Perforos. That's really good. And I can't quite put a Boros Reckoner out this turn, but I can put another High Priest of Penance. So this can go on bottom. We absolutely do not want that. And this should give us really good options to take out a Hammer. And then we have the Reckoners. So he's going to be in a bit of a pickle here. He needs his Shrine. And he doesn't decide to attack. That's cool by me. Because now I can... Let's try it. Oh, baby. There's our High Priest of Penance on the Gift of Immortality. I am cool with that, and I'm sure he's like, what the hell? I'm going to lose to this jank. Oh, that's sweet. Okay, so I do have to worry about, like, Fanatic Amoguses coming out. I mean, he could just start Stormbreath Dragon. That's good. But I do have a way to get rid of it. I will just War Leader's Helix that guy off if I can draw on their land, which I do. So, unfortunately, yes, I have to pay 2 life. And before any sort of shenanigans, I'm just going to War Leader's Helix this. What? Oh, it's pro-white. So that changes everything. So I guess I'll just War Leader Helix my own dude then. Yeah, definitely. So I'm going to War Leader's Helix my High Priest of Penance. And, oh, that is not good. I forgot all about the still protection from white. But we'll get rid of that Hammer. Put the High Priest back in. And that comes back up. So, wow, I have no answer for the Stormbreath Dragon at pro-white. I do have Heroes Downfalls that... Oh, balls. Okay, so 2 Stormbreath Dragons is definitely a way to go. And I have to find some sort of answer for that. And I don't know if I can. Let's see here if I just draw into a Volatile Rig. Will not do it. I have Bubbling Cauldron, but Bubbling Cauldron doesn't quite... It gains me 4 life. And could set up another Boros Reckoner. But the double Stormbreath Dragon... actually is gonna do it. And I took out like the ultimate prices and stuff, which would be really good against this matchup. I have no answer for this Stormbreath Dragon. Do you know what a card that I absolutely do need in this deck though is? Now I'm thinking about it, is a Blood Baron Viscopa. I'm definitely gonna take out probably some like trading posts or something and put in some Blood Baron Viscopas, or even the other guy. Yeah, I think that's the right card to put in this. I mean, the only thing I can do, if I had one more, I could have Volatile rigged. No, I'd still need 2 turns. So, I mean, the only thing that can save me here is a Bubbling Cauldron. But any sort of Fanatic Amogus gets him back in this. Yep, there's the Fanatic. All right, that is game. We will go on to the next game here. Again, Thought Seizes might come in. Slaughter Games actually might come in for... No, I doubt it. I think the way to go here is... I'm going to bring the Wear Terror because I do believe that he plays the Chain of the Rocks. And... other than that, I don't think that I have to bring in anything. Again, maybe I do need more removal in the sideboard. Maybe I've put way too much into the Esper, beating out Esper, these creature-based decks, which I still think is like 75% of the field is going to be creature-based decks. So I think I do need to bring more removal package in. I mean, the Freakish Cures are kind of bad in this matchup because they do not take care of it. I need ultimate prices. That's definitely the card that I need. Blood Baron's definitely going to come in. Maybe for some Angelica Cores. Maybe I'm running too many of these. Maybe like 2 is the right number because we will find one. So I'm going to make some changes after the next match. And Thoughtseize is not good against a Reckoner. I mean, against a deck that tries to punish me by damage. Symbol Legion is probably not good either. Slaughter Games is not good. I don't think anything is good here. So unfortunately, Glare of Heresy is actually not horrible. Depends if he is using the Chain of the Rocks or not. Yes, I like to play first. This is a very, very good hand. We got the Hero's Downfall. We can scry away stuff. I think the right play, since I can guarantee... I'm going to just put a Blood Crypt into play tapped. Or a Godless... No, Blood Crypt. It's going to be Blood Crypt, and then I'll have access to a Plains if I draw into something. So Blood Crypt, and I'll Temple of Silence. Like I don't like to scry first turn. I like to wait for more information before I start scrying. And again, this turn I probably will scry. There's a trading post. So any land is going to go on the bottom. Whip is really good against him. Yeah, I'm going to keep the Whip. Because if I can Boros Reckoner Whip, that's awesome. I don't know if he can come back from that total life swing. So here comes the Ash Zealot. Yep. So I hope he doesn't have a Chain of the Rocks in his hand. Otherwise, I'm pretty much screwed. But this will allow me to put out a Reckoner. No Chain of the Rocks one time? Doesn't look like it. It's a Hammer Perforos, so now he can attack in with his Ash Zealot. And now I'm definitely in the driver's seat. I drew into another one. I'm going to go for the... And tap my lands right again. Lifelink here. Yeah, we'll go for it. We need to deal damage and gain life. Really? That is interesting. He's going to start sacking lands right off the bat. So 5. I'm still okay with that. Again, I think I can race him just fine, especially with the Hero's Downfall up. Well, now I believe I leave it back. We are going to... Trading post here. And yes, we'd like to pay 2 life because we're going to end up discarding a Whip. And I think we've got this one. I do have to worry about Stormbreath Dragon again, but it can only do it for 1 turn before our Hero's Downfall it. which he can actually add a crap ton of mana here, which is exactly 5 for the Stormbreath Dragon. You're kidding me if he's got another one. He's got a Boros Reckoner. Okay, I'm not worried about that. Interesting he's going to do this, because I definitely will give my guy first strike and block this off and kill off a golem. So I don't know why he wanted to make that trade. I think he's going to hope his hammer is going to get him there, but I don't think it will. There's a Temple of Silence. I'm definitely okay with that. We're going to scry away a land, put that definitely on top. And now we're kind of in the driver's seat. We got the Bubbling Cauldron Trading Post combo, and if we tap our lands correctly, we can still leave up mana for the Hero's Downfall if I need to Hero's Downfall. Yeah, and he's getting mana flooded. I'm sure he's going to sack another land here with the hammer. And I don't think I need Hero's Downfall or anything. We're going to pay 1 life and put a goat token into play. And then block here. And then we are going to sacrifice a creature to gain 4 life. So only take 2. And there's our Boros Reckoner. Which I don't believe you can come back from. Again, I've got the Hero's Downfall up. Still going to go for it, huh? Very interesting that he's going to do this. Yeah, because I just start gaining so much life here. So I'm going to block here. Give it first strike. Okay. Whoops, I should have... Alright, that's fine. Still gain a crap ton of life, though. And he wastes a card. I definitely should have made a dude. Yeah, that's fine. I think it's still more damage this way when I block. I just take 3, and since he's got indestructible, we'll do damage to him. So I am in a bit of a pickle, but I think the right move to do is just put a goat. And that's fine. That's good. So another Godless Shrine. We'll put that into play tapped. I do believe we can start whipping stuff back if we want. Or I could go for... If I whip back... Yeah, I'm going to whip back. And that'll still give me... activations. He's down to an 11. I'm up to healthy 21. I'm sure he's going to keep destroying lands. Yep, keep destroying those lands. Jeez, he's drawing those lands. And again, we can... let's see here. Pay 1 life to put a goat out. We'll block and block. Okay. And Sacrifice a creature, gain 4 life. Go down to a 19. So I do need some help here. But I mean, War Leader's Helix, War Leader Helix will get me back in this. And man, oh man, did he draw lands. It's tempting just to take out this Ash Zealot to completely wipe him out of any sort of devotion. Wear Terror will be pretty cool because I can, if I wear Terror, I can kill one of these and one of these. Gift of Immortality is absolutely awful at this moment. I think the right play again was just going to be yeah. Unfortunately, that's how it's rolling for me. Hyper's Dependence would be amazing if I can somehow get one of those. Jeez, the guy's getting land flooded, but I mean, land flooding is fine. As I'm just going to get, I think it's still in my best interest to, I don't know. I'm thinking about just Heroes Downfalling in 3, 6, 9, 12, taking 12. And just taking out this Ash Zealot. Because I don't want him on. Jeez, what? Just he drew into so many lands in a row for this hammer. I have to draw into anything here. Another trading post. Yikes! That is terrible, terrible card to draw. I guess I play it because I'll have activations, but I'm gonna get beat down here. Need a High Priest of Penance. I need a Volatile Rig. I need something, and he's just gonna hammer again. Fanatic Amogus for 7. And he kept one back. I don't know why he did that. I'm just going to gain 4 life with this one. Put in a 0/1. And block here. And sacrifice to gain 4 life. I'm down to a 5. And I have to draw into just something, anything here. Where there's Helix, that would be good. I mean, could I survive somehow is the thing. He just sacks another land. Again, if I go to the face, yeah, I don't think there's anything I can get here. This Hammer of Boros was just a workhorse. And then the drawing into those so many lands in a row. He's going to do it again. So I War Leader's Helix here on the Fanatic Amogus. Go up to 9. Let's see, we're going to put a goat token into play. Oops, cancel that. Put a goat token into play. Still, yeah, we do survive, but just barely. Go to a 2, and we need some sort of board wipe. High Priest of Penance, which will gain me life. I can discard a card to gain 4 life. He just sacrifices another one and wins, though, is the thing. So, if I High Priest of Penance, I have no way to deal damage to it. It wouldn't matter anyway. As I have no way. Gift of Immortality wouldn't do anything either. I mean, if I attacked, sacrificed, So let's see what we can do here. We can hyperspin. We needed this guy 1,000 turns ago. And if I... 1, 2, 3... Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can do here. Chain to the rocks. That goes to 6. Now he's not going to be able to activate his thing, though. That was kind of crazy. But 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. I can make 2 goats and still die. Alright, so we lose this game. Kind of terrible draws there at the end. We got flooded with too many whips and too many trading posts and things. Couldn't quite recover. Again, I'm going to make some changes here. We're going to go ahead and do that. I need like ultimate prices, I think. Or I think Doomblade's fine. I think Doomblade hits a lot more cards. I'm not really worried about the mono black. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a Thoughtseize out and another Sin Collector out. And we're going to go to a 1 of Slaughter Games. I'm going to bring in some more Doomblades. 2 more Doomblades for the sideboard. Could make the argument from the main board. And I'm going to put in a Blood Baron. Well, I'm going to put in a couple Blood Barons. Take out the Angelic Accords for sure. So I think 2 Blood Barons in, 2 Angelic Accords out for the main board. And I could definitely go like another Ultimate Price or another Wear Tear. I'm going to put just a 1 of Ultimate Price. And I mean, it's pretty... Putting an Obsidot... Actually, I'm going to try an Obsidot. Just because we have the whip combo, I think the Obsidot's too good. I'm going to put 2 Obsidots main boarded. I'm going to put a Blood Baron in the sideboard. And I'm going to put both Blood Barons in the sideboard. And I guess we're going to go down to just a 1 of Needle. As I only really like it versus like 1 deck. I mean, Needle would have worked versus that last matchup, but it wouldn't have been the best card. And Assemble Legion, I don't know how it's going to work either. Maybe just a 1 of Assemble Legion. Thoughtseize Sin Collectors, I'm still okay with that. More Doomblades in the side, I'm okay with that. Glare of Heresy, do I really care about white stuff? I'm going to take out the Glare of Heresy. And just Wear Tear to me just seems too good not to put in this deck, in at least the sideboard. And hey, I need one, so we're going to have to go trade for them. Anyway, we'll save this. Go ahead and play this, and we'll play some few more matches with this. This is Kevin with Roguedeckbuilder and GatheringMagic.com. Thanks for watching.